Alright, hey, I'm back. Now we get to find out what happens. I just took a quick break and stretched my legs. It's been only a few minutes. And now I'm going to go ahead and take a seat.
Insipid outside!
Yeah.
This village is mine! The mother has willed it!
Huh.
You should turn
The
away
mother, huh?
now, lest you share their fate.
Okay. In her haste, it looks like Helena left her spell book behind. The pages of this book detail the ritual that she used to entrap the villagers of Fallhaven. It seems the effigy holding the spell in the village is protected by smaller ones surrounding the town. If these are destroyed, you may be able to affect the one holding the spell on the townsfolk to destroy the 4 lesser effigies in the Shrouded Foothills. Alright, what's this? Got another quest? Fallhaven Villager. The wildlife in the foothills appear to be under Helena's spell, and this villager appears to be one of its victims. They must be the cause of the recent disappearances from Fallhaven. Perhaps if their numbers were cut down, they would pose less of a threat to the townspeople. Kill 10 enthralled animals in the Shrouded Foothills. Okay. So, I want to get that one off my log for now, just so I'm not looking at it all the time. I've got to get 10 enthralled wildlife, 4 lesser effigies, and I've got to find Helena Gentle, right? So my goal is really find Helena Gentle. That should be the main goal. Here's an effigy. And looks like there's another effigy. Someone else is going to get that one. Probably. Oh, okay. There's only going to be 4 specific effigies, and each player has to hit all 4. They're not like randomly, peppered all over the place, and you have to get your, specific. You pick up your 4. No, there's only 4 for everyone. Okay.
I will
Here we go.
show you the Coven's power!
All right.
Our power is you
Our power is
cannot
what?
stop
Ancient.
my
She should have said ancient. Okay. Awesome. Here's my experience right here. It looks like we're at about, 30% or something like that. No, not quite 30% yet. That feels fast, because it hasn't even been an hour. Feels kind of fast anyway, because I just now got into questing anyway. Huh. Cool. So I got, whenever you get Azerite power now, instead of before with artifact power, with Azerite power, it goes straight onto the artifact. You don't have to worry about like playing with your bags. So I'm getting new ingredients, so that's kind of cool. New stuff. Any grain, anything that you get is going to be possibly worth holding on to scrap, if nothing else. But you should look and see if you have it for an appearance, because I don't know, there might be a lot of new appearances just in the greens. I'll take new appearances. It's cool by me. But at the same time, you could probably sell that same appearance thing to someone else, get a lot of gold for it, and then much later in the expansion, you're just going to get that from something else somewhere else down the line. So you might want to just sell those. But I don't know. That's just my impression. I saw a quest. Where is this quest? I should have got this quest before. I wasn't paying very close attention, obviously. Alright, my music's still a little loud.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
I'm gonna turn my headset down a little bit. That should do it. Okay, I was taking care of my grandson and his friends. I told them to play quietly while I took a nap. When I woke up, they left a note saying they're going on an expedition. They think they'll find Titan relics in the Trog caverns. They're too young to fight Trogs, and I'm too old. My bad knee almost gave out. You look young and strapping. Find my grandson and the rest of the Adventurers Society. Send them home. And Trogs are a menace. Kill some
Even
Trogs.
rotten crops.
Fair enough. Don't need a whole lot of plot line behind Trogs are a menace, but what does it say? Just I'll look anyway. These Trogs are a menace to the whole area. They raid camps and caravans and eat the livestock when they come down from their caves. Yeah, the kids being up there might set them off. Slay some of those Trogs before they decide to cause trouble. These troublesome Trogs, so gotta take care of that problem. What's this? What is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, sorry about leaving up that item on my interface for like forever. I kind of forget about those sort of things sometimes and just going about my business. Okay. What's this one say? Nothing. Okay. Oh man. Things are not looking up for these kids. I mean, the next thing I have to do is find a half-eaten journal. They're eating the journal? If they're half-eating the journal, what happened to the kids? I'm kind of worried. But they're kids. They'll be alright, right? I don't know. I just don't know with Blizzard anymore. You just don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, what's this? Nigel's grandpa is nice and all, but he'd slowed us down. Adventure, fortune, and fame awaited. Maybe we should have brought a weapon or something. Yeah, probably. Mistakes were made. My friends and I want to be explorers, so we made the society. There are Trogs here, right? So that means there's probably ancient stuff nearby. These kids are pretty smart. These books say that Trogs like shiny things. So we pooled some of our allowance and we gave them gold so we could dig. Huh. It didn't work. They gave the Trogs gold. It didn't work out like we expected. I escaped, but they've got my friends. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
That's enough of that. Where's the... There it is. Little thing. Recover the relics. Alright, I'm not going to read that one. Because, man, there's a lot of quests. There's just so much stuff. Oh, I guess I can read it while I go. It's unlike they actually found relics, but there's no harm in recovering the items the kids found. Okay, so the kids said they found some stuff, and they're like, yeah, well, yeah, I guess you could go ahead and bring those back. Wouldn't hurt. Okay, we'll get the stuff too. While we're here, while you're down there. All right. What's this kid? Can I just like click on it from here? No? Call down. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm gonna go over here. What's this? There's a relic. Uh-oh.
May I be of service?
Did I get the thing? I guess I did. Where am I going? I'm gonna zoom in on my map because there's so many things close by. It's hard to tell which one to go to and where they are.
May your days be long.
I've got
and
so
your
many
hardships
tools helping me. It's hard to tell what's what. There we go. Okay, I need one more wildlife to kill. And then I'm done with this set of quests. And I feel like this set of quests is going to get me like probably about 40%. Maybe a little more than that. I really should have killed this wildlife while I was back here, I think. Is that a wildlife? I need one of these. And then I'm going back to turn everything in. And then, whoops, there's a, there's another quest up there. Okay, so this is the first instance of, what do you call, choice? Where it's like, hey, you could go up there and do this quest. But I don't have to yet. It's not like a quest. I mean, I have to do any of these quests, but they're feeding me these quests in a line, and this one hasn't been hand-fed to me, but I know it's there. So that's the amount of choice I've been given so far. So I could run up and get that quest right now if I want, or I can continue with what I have and just turn those in and see where it leads me. I'm choosing
Daddy
to do the
says
latter.
I need my sea legs, but I've already got 2 legs.
Aw. Terminal degree. Menace to society.
Stay warm.
Okay. Cool. Well, I didn't read these quests. What am I gonna do? Slay Crag, Stone Shaker, and free Nigel. They're not in here, are they? Nigel. Come on, Nigel. Where's Crag? I really like the new models of the humans
Which
and
side
the
is
children and
starboard
all
again?
that. You don't see a whole lot of children in this game, so it's interesting to see that. It's weird. This guy's got a terrible turnip. I've got my magical crawdad. I'll take his terrible turnip any day. Alright. Now, turn this one
many
in.
travelers here.
Go. It's saying use this. Over Agramar's conviction. Okay, whatever. I'll just let you do the thing add-on. There's some add-on I got. I don't know if I like it yet, but it's kind of helpful. Okay. So cracking the curse is down here. We're going to turn that in. In her haste, it looks like Helena left a spellbook behind. Yeah. That one. Cool. What's this?
Fool!
Oh.
You will die screaming!
Huh. Let's take a look at this thing. Look at this. Look at the model on this thing, guys. What is this thing? What is it? It looks like it's a creation that's been stitched together like a straw man kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, a death cursed terror. Who's Guraktu? Hey! The people are coming back. I woke the people up from their nap. They was napping. They woke up. That didn't take very long.
What is going on? Grim tidings, I fear.
What's going on here? How long have I been standing here? A curse? You're saying the whole village was just stuck? I knew there was something terribly wrong with that old crone. It seems that Fallhaven owes you a great debt, stranger.
I must have you to thank.
Awesome.
I never thought I would awake.
You seek
from
House
that
Waycrest?
cursed state.
Oh, your timing could not be worse.
Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger. Please, tell us how we can repay you.
I had just received a raven regarding Lord Waycrest's daughter Lucille. Shortly before this, a curse came upon us. They apprehended her in Fletcher's Hollow and are taking her to trial. They say she is a witch herself. If she's found guilty, we will surely hang. You must post haste to Hangman's Point. With what you've seen here, maybe you can convince them of her innocence.
Fair winds and following
Very cool.
seas.
Okay, I'm just going to pick up the round of quests and I'm going to read them as we do them, because that's going to save me a lot of time.
Finest wares and cool
I do
chairs
want to
right
read
there.
these quests, don't get me wrong. I kind of want to stop and smell my roses and enjoy the experience of leveling, but efficiency is also something that I
Mainlander, eh?
tend to enjoy, and I'm going to go ahead
This
and
land is
choose to read those as I do them. So we're going to go up to that one first. Rendell Woe. Defeat Rendell Woe. A monstrous beast of wood and flesh has been terrorizing the nearby river territories. If any adventurers are brave enough to vanquish this beast, the town of Fallhaven would greatly offer a reward. Alright, cool. Well, here he is. And somebody's already fighting him. I'm going to just charge in there and tank. Leveling is better because basically if I screw up and pull too many things, it's not going to matter. Whereas if I level Kitty, that could be a serious problem, and running back time is not something I want to have to worry about. It's saying this is better. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm just going to do that. Anytime it tells me it's an upgrade, I'm just going to say okay, just to see what happens. I could probably change the stat weights in it, but I downloaded the add-on default like that. I feel like anybody else who downloaded it like that is just going to set it as default, so we're going to see what it does to me. What's the point? What's it doing? Is it taking those secondary stats and switching them around for me? Thinks they're better? It might be. I don't know. It's too early for me to know all that sort of things. Okay, I'm gonna get some azurite. Where'd you get azurite? Where are you guys getting azurite from? I guess they're gonna have to have it now, aren't they? Otherwise, there would be no point in coming here for us with all this, azurite stuff going on. It would be kind of like, well, why are we going to a new land if back there in Kalimdor is where all the azurite's at? To market. What am I doing here? Nothing. What is this? Why is it telling me to go up here? It's telling me to kill this guy I already killed. See, this is the add-on that I downloaded that's being stupid. Stop being stupid. Remove. Okay, this one's TomTom, and that add-on I know how to use, and it's pretty reliable, and I like this one. The other one somebody recommended to me is Doogie, something like that, D-U-G-I. I don't know. I don't like that one so much. It tries too hard. The one thing I do like about it is it'll mount you up, like, if you're standing still, it's going to put you on a mount. And that can be annoying sometimes, but it also can be very useful. Where am I going? Am I just going the totally wrong way? Oops. Let's not die. I could have died there real easy. That was risky. To market. Okay, I see a quest. I see a flight path, but I do not see
What news from the mainland?
turn in. I'll read that
winds
one
and full
on the way
sails.
there.
Stay warm.
Right now, I'm looking for to market. It says thanks heap for getting us out of that pickle, mainlander. I'd hate to ask, but would you be willing to help me with another matter?
Don't get many travelers
Gotta
here.
go find this guy. Okay.
May blight
Alright,
fall upon the
picked up the quests. Maybe I should just go ahead and... It's got cool see, this thing's got interesting options in it. You can set it up to auto quest accept and turn in. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on for now and just try to be more mindful of it. But right now I am headed I want to go do that quest first. The Waycrest's daughter. I'm just gonna stand. No. Come on. It doesn't work like it should right now. That's really weird. This add-on isn't using the summon random mount button. It's doing something different. If you use the summon random, if you use the summon random mount button while you're standing on the edge of the water, you should get the Azure Water Strider. That's what I was trying to do, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to put Azure Water Strider on a button. Oh wait, no, I forget. This character's got the Underlight Angler, and I can use that for water travel too. Also, it's a druid, and I could just use my travel form, but this is actually just slightly faster, I believe, if you can find it in time. Okay, wasn't watching where I was going there. Trying to do two things at once. Good thing I'm not driving a car.
Waycrest, you stand accused of practicing witchcraft and of
Look,
inflicting a
riders
curse
approaching
upon the
from the
village
woods.
of Fletcher. More interruptions. What
Uh-oh.
you will be
I did that too
hereby
fast.
tried for...
Constable Framer,
A stranger
I order you
approaches.
to release the Lady Waycrest into
how
my
I loathe
custody.
interruptions. Miss Waycrest stands
Okay, what's
accused
happening?
of witchcraft. We
Yeah.
will not turn her over unless she is absolved of this crime.
There is no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, we'll take her by force.
Huh.
You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down.
Good day to
Hail,
you.
traveler.
Okay. Rescue. And do you plan on cutting down these villagers to free me as well? Huh. Interesting. Okay,
Fair
what do we
winds
do?
and following seas.
We must act with haste. I am sworn to protect.
Friend or foe?
The battle awaits. Glory to House Waycrest.
Okay. What do I got here? I got traps play. I got number 1 and number 2. There's more worry about in these woods than simple beasts. Our enemy employs constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them out throughout the woods. Okay, get the gist of it. And then the woods have eyes is the other quest I'm doing, I think. Kill 4 watchful ravens and 6 dark maw prowlers in the watchman's woods. The sooner I can return the Lady Waycrest to Highland Gate, the better, but I will honor her wishes if we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening in these lands that you don't fully understand. If we must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Kill them. Okay, so the reason we're killing all this random stuff, that these are not inherently evil creatures that we're killing. The reason that I'm killing these innocent creatures is basically just because of the fact that they can be used as spies by a powerful witch, and we don't want the witch to see what we're going to do or say, presumably. So we are going to go slaughtering all these innocent creatures so that the presumably the witch doesn't know what we're saying or doing. Sounds feasible. It's a decent incentive for me to kill a bunch of random things. So, like, I can, appreciate that. Looks like I've got to find another raven still. But I'll worry about that later as I set my traps. Okay, what's this? Cool, this is the first time I found something that has an appearance that I don't have collected already. Let me check that out. That is a really, really, really cool cape, honestly. It is, like, really just plain green, but I like the forest green color of it. I'm sure it will match certain sets that I have very well, and it looks very, the quality of the cloth looks good compared to a lot of other models which look like pixels put together on your back rather than a beautiful cloak. This one does look like a beautiful cloak, and I recognize and appreciate that. Thank you for that. That's great. The work on. Let me see here. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna turn my graphics up one notch. And what is it? The shadow quality, I just don't care as much about that. That's not important to me. That can be on good for all I care. But then, what are those? I want the ground clutters. I want all the ground clutters. Yeah. Yeah, that makes this world feel so much more alive. Having all sorts of, like, plants and little things.
We must drive out the darkness. We must remain vigilant.
I'm going to take just a moment.
The coven will
We are
fall
approaching the
beneath
end
my
of this episode, but I am going to just take a moment to appreciate this zone and just like how it looks. Like right here. This is so cool. This, where there's a bridge built, and it's obviously built with the intention for smaller boats to be able to still pass underneath it. Those larger boats wouldn't be able to, which is problematic for them. Because how on earth... Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. I'm not paying close enough attention. I'm looking at this and thinking, how is this going to work? This is a drawbridge, man. These people are pretty sophisticated. They got a drawbridge here, look. So when those boats come, they can, get across here. I was thinking, and that's also strategically, that's very, very smart of them, because they're going to have these waterways locked up to where if you're on the outside trying to get into that middle area, which is obviously, you know, this is going to be an important area for this entire Kulturas, for all of Kulturas, this, whatever they call this body of water, is a very important body of water, for trade reasons, obviously, like, you know. So it's really, really cool. I am so digging this zone. We are approaching the end of this episode. This is episode 3. We're doing half-hour segments. I'm going to see how that goes with the half-hour segments. I feel like they're pretty workable. I can do half an hour, like, just about any time of day. And, you know, add one half-hour worth of work into my project of showing the whole process of me
no
leveling.
harm to the Lady Waycrest. Constable, you may continue this trial.
At last, let's get on with it. Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be tested?
Okay.
Greetings, Outlander.
So, witchcraft has long lived in the superstitions of the people here. It is only recently that some of these superstitions have become reality according to tradition. One is tried for witchcraft is allowed to choose the means by which they are tested among the peers. The villagers here no doubt have strange beliefs of what witches can and cannot do. This is a reference. I feel like this is a direct reference to the great Monty Python. And if it is, and if it's not, either way, I'm going to think it is and act like it is, and that's really cool. This is a good place for me to go ahead and stop for the next video coming up soon. Coming back real soon. This is Dances. Be right back.